What's up, J Dog? What's up, Hunter? How y'all doing tonight? Well, I'm glad you're in a good mood, Hunter. I'm in a pretty good mood too. Well, you can't never hurt yourself because you're not allowed to check out in life. But, Hunter, you can't associate your happiness with a woman. A woman shouldn't be what makes you happy. You should be able to find happiness within and then find somebody. People get in bad times mentally and they don't realize that they're truly loved and missed, and messes up a lot of people when people do stuff like that. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Everybody left me. Life's hard for a man. Like, a man and a woman's life is two different things. A man's life is supposed to be hard. And a good woman who ain't a whore and don't sleep around, her life's supposed to be easy and comfortable. People say it's a man's world, but really, if you think about it, it's a woman's world. Just like people say, this my house and the dog's my pet and I'm its owner. But really, you feeding the dog shit, you pick up dog shit, dog piss, you mop it up, and same thing. You got a good woman, you work, you supply her, You supply her with a roof over her head. So it's really the opposite. One second, y'all. I'm back. What's up, Haley? How you doing, buddy? Well, really, the least valuable thing in this world is a man's tears. Don't believe me? Go in front of a judge and cry. Do the same crime, no offense, as a woman, you're gonna be let off for slap on the wrist. What's up, big fat moi? How you doing, Cole? Welcome back in, everybody. That's a hard piece of that broccoli. I'm doing good, Robert. How are you? I'm glad you're doing good, Cole. Oh, I'm about full. One more good bite. A little bit of the broth. Okay, I'm done. Oh, that's so good, though. So damn good. Be right back, y'all. Right back. I was eating, it was broccoli, mushroom, onion, and chicken, and I had Alfredo sauce on top of it with some actual shredded queso cheese. You're way off, you thought it was noodle. Yeah, I can't eat no starches. It don't fuck up my gains, you know. What's doing chop? What's that mean, Robert? The shredded cheese for noodles? Oh, it's easy to do. Now, I ain't never heard of that show before. Give you a poll. Hmm. I ain't never heard of the show Chop. What's that about? This is a Kadoob vape. It's 40,000 pulls. 40,000 of them. Yeah, it is insane. For like $2 more. Yeah, this one 40K. I went in there, was like, Mashallah, my dear brother, what's your most vapes puffs you got? It's like this one right here. It's like, fuck yeah. I have these days where I'm like, man, fuck this hair. I'm cutting it all off. Then I have days like, man, I fucking love this hair. And then I have moments where I can't do shit with it. And then the other day it looks pretty good. Yeah, they'll have 500,000 puffs soon. You buy it once a month. It looks good long. What, the vape? Oh, my hair, my hair. Thanks, bro. Your uncle loves your hair? Hell yeah, cowboy. Yeah, once a month. I guess that sounds like a lot of vaping. I do a lot of vaping. Thanks, Robert. What's up, Vin Jane? How you doing tonight, bro? Seeing a 10-year-old get whipped by his mom with a purse strap for throwing her cell phone on the floor because he couldn't get Pokemon cards. Well, I agree with the mother. The boy gonna throw a tantrum, and you say he can't get something, and then you gonna throw her phone, hoping it break. I bust the kid's ass too. You work nights in Canada? I just got off work a few hours ago myself. That's how you not raise a psychopath to whoop your kids when they get out of line. Yeah, for real. He's lucky that's all she did. Should have shook the shit out of that kid a little bit too. Put a fear of God in him. Bink? What's bink mean? What's up, ANSL? How you doing tonight, bro? I'm from South Carolina, the glorious state of South Kakalaki. Can't tell by accent. Hell yeah, where you from, Vin? Keep growing the hair? Well, thanks, because I was debating on cutting that bitch before I went to bed. I decided not to. Kingston, Ontario, Canada. Hell yeah. How you doing tonight, ANSR? How you like Canada, Vin? Love you too, brother. I hope you sleep well. Have a good night. Well, I I guess you don't really know what's better until you traveled a little bit. But same here. I ain't traveled a lot in my life. I lived on the West Coast in Vancouver, BC. What's BC? It's cool but different. It's Vancouver. That's in Canada too, ain't it? Hell yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's cool talking with y'all. I enjoy chilling with all y'all. I'm gonna try for an hour stream, but it might not make it. What's up, Lola? How you doing tonight, bro? Do I think Kanye is crazy? I think there's a possibility. Or there's a possibility. There's a few possibilities. He could be crazy, and we're all witnessing a manic episode. I'm doing really good, Layla. Or he could be very creative and bored and finding new outlets for creativity. He could have researched Hitler. Oh, I can't say that name. The H man, and was inspired by him. He could be like dead set against the Jays and trying to show it in their face. Now I did think when he first come out talking about the Jays ran everything, and I was like, this man crazy. He done pulled a Mel Gibson. And then who's premise? But what's up, Jaman? But I seen another thing where somebody stopped him out in public and asked him about it, and he showed a list on his phone, and he was like, all the red names are J's, and all the black names are normal people. And there was like hundreds of red tiny names on this list, and there was like maybe 5 to 6 black names on the list that wasn't J's. And that got me thinking. I was like, what? And then you get looking up, and it's all the Goldsteins running all the stuff, supposedly. And that's kind of crazy. I'm no theorist type person, but if they have done him wrong, he really is making a mockery of them. Are you crazy? I don't know. Who's Primus? I can tell you one thing though. I bet you spending a day with Kanye is not boring. I hope everybody's having a wonderful night. Mine's okay. It's good. Made it home. Primus is a band, a band. Oh, I ain't. I don't think I've ever heard of them before. Then, are they American band or a Canadian band? But I mainly listen to rap music. To be honest with you, I find it to be like the best, like workout music and shit like that. Not no violent shit though. I don't be listening to violent shit. Like some good old like love making rap music. Could I pass as a Canadian? I'm Mr. Freedom. Hey, no, my name Mr. Freedom, so that automatically would be like, no, turn your ass around and go back to Southern America, the southern states of America. What's everybody up to tonight? hope everybody's having a good night. I'm probably ain't gonna be on much longer. I just want to thank all y'all for hanging out with me on the live stream. Dang must be looking in a mirror or something. What you mean? Archemy? Same pose as me, no shirt. Must be a hillbilly too, huh? We just some hillbillies over here. Everything got died one time. You ain't working, you chilling without a shirt on. Same here, bro. Same here. Fuck the shirt. I'm not sure if Kanye is crazy or a genius or what he is, really. Trying to figure it out. Maybe he's just really mad at the Jays and just trying to get back at them. I don't know. But I do know one thing. Being unpredictable at predictable times is a good skill to have in life. I'm doing good, three wheeler. How you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, it really does seem like that. The the art today was nice out. It got hot right when I got to work though. That's hard to catch a tan if you're in the plant when it's sunny. What's my poison? I don't do poison. I vape though. I'm just trying to pick a piece of chicken out my tooth real quick. If you think that's what I'm doing. Alright, bud. Arc enemy. Art the Clown. But I like debate. Sometimes I'm absolutely tired of it though. Addictions are real. What's up, Art the Clown? Thank you, Trivia. How y'all doing tonight? But yeah, man, vapes are so freaking addicting. It's not even funny. What's beep beep mean? All that. Be more funny if it was a smoke detector. I gotta connect my security system to the Wi-Fi switch password. Why are you on that for, Trivia? That's not good for you. I'm on life. But I've been on that before when I wasn't living right. That's understandable, Trivia. But the best way to quit is cold turkey. What kind of spree are you on, Art? Show some tabs. They're right here. Thank you, Zuki, and God loves you too, bro. You think you would die, or you think you would expire? Why? I was just reading a comment. YouTube, don't take me down. Oh, the withdrawal. Man to man, trivial. I know about some withdrawal. That shit sucks, bro. Fucking sucks. Man, I can't say too much. And I've just now recently, like the past year or two, to really accept that I wasn't the best person at one point in time. And it really helps me heal within, being honest about it. But like, there was a point in time, well, see, there was this stuff kind of rhymed with Rocky. And I used to take them things heavily. What's up, Rodney? How you doing, bro? But it started off, in my early 20s. I liked that Colombian marching powder, but I wasn't an everyday doer or nothing like that. It was more like a springtime, summertime thing. You just do it every few weekends or every weekend in the summer and spring months. Just run around like a chicken with your head cut off, just feeling great. And then, what's up, Jeremiah? How you been doing, Rodney? And then one day, going somewhere I shouldn't be going, resupplying myself with something I shouldn't be resupplying myself with. And God give me a ride like, you know anybody buy these? And they little red things, little pills, I guess you could say. And I was like, what are they? And he was telling me, it's like, just try one. So I tried one. I just popped it. And that thing made me feel wonderful for like hours. It's that trivial, but it starts with a R. I'm from South Carolina, and I didn't think much more about it, for weeks. And then come back around, And he asked me if I knew anybody want to buy some. I was like, how much? So I bought about 10 of them. And I done one that one day. And it was pretty good. Enjoyed that day. Maybe that following weekend, I done it both days on the weekend. And I was great. Didn't think about it for another week or two. And I went back to it. And pretty much done one every day. And then done two the last 2 days I had it. And I was like, wow, this is great. And then after me getting some more and getting some more, I discovered you could them things up, and I was like, that shit was like, ooh, it didn't last long, but you felt great. And by the end of it, I went from a low dose to the highest dose you can get in the 80s, and I was doing 12 to 15 of them a day, and I sit there, remember, wake up in the morning. I'm really disgusted with myself for it, and I'm a better man. God's seen me through tough times. But, like, I remember at that time for probably 3 years of my life, I wake up in the morning and I get up sick as a dog, throwing up, diarrhea, and then sit there and crush up one of them things and boof it, whatever you call it, up the. And I was like, oh, that ain't enough. And I'll do another one out the other one. Then I got really, really sick and threw up, and I felt better. And then, like, every few hours, I had to keep doing it, keep doing it. Then I'm up late at night playing Call of Duty and shit like that. I shouldn't really be talking about this. That's not something I should be talking about. What's everybody up to tonight? But that addiction is a real problem, and a lot of people don't realize there's underlying trauma that causes addiction. Is what I'm trying to say. There's eventually, if you live long enough and God's good enough to you, you're gonna have to sit down and deal with your problems head on. You know, no matter what's going on in your life, you're strong enough to deal with it. God's good. Watching the hockey, I don't watch no sport except for I watch like a little bit of UFC, a little bit of MMA type stuff, boxing maybe, but like I don't really follow nothing. I just like to see the sport itself, well, combat sport, but I don't really like have, oh man, it's Sunday or Saturday. I ain't gonna do nothing but watch the game. I ain't that kind of guy. I ain't gonna watch no game because I feel like instead of watching somebody else live their life, you could level up your character in real life. And if you was, because everybody's life is a movie, and we all playing characters, we all playing parts. Are you the main character in that movie of life, or are you just a little side character? Some people are extras. You know what I mean? But it's up to you what you want to be. What Saint Pierre? That name sounds familiar. You're a little side character. Nah, you got that main character character deep within. Yeah, you could do it, but work on yourself, better yourself, and be that you didn't even know you could be. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Deal with it. Cold turkey. I stay sick for like 6 months to a year, and I'm better now. It's not supposed to be pleasant. It's a fight. A fight's supposed to suck. You were sick in jail for 2 months. But now that you're free, you need to motivate yourself to get clean on your own. Because in the free world, you're afforded more comfort than you are in a cell somewhere. Thank you for subscribing, Trivial. And I'm going to keep you in my prayers, brother. I wish nothing but the best for you and your family. What really worked for me, though, is once I got feeling better, I dived deep into eating, really eating. And I did have a few other things I had problems with between there and now, but that was my main thing I had a problem with at that time. But after I finally got clean off of everything, I got into eating Reese cups and just food, you know, and I gained a bunch of weight. But I suggest anybody just go for a walk, catch the sun. You feel sick, drink a ginger ale, some Pepto. It all sucks. It's gonna suck for a while. I hope everybody's having a good night. Well, I love all you guys from here in South Carolina to wherever you are in this world. I wish you the best. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be careful this weekend. Peace.